You ever text a girl, she doesn't reply for 4 hours, and when she finally does, it's just LOL? Yeah. That little LOL hurts more than stubbing your pinky toe on the corner of a metal bed frame at 3 a.m. But here's the wild part. The moment you stop chasing, stop texting, stop orbiting around her like she's the sun, and you're a sad little planet named Desperate, something crazy starts happening. She starts noticing you. Today, we're diving into one of the most confusing, frustrating, yet strangely effective things in the dating world. How to make her obsessed by ignoring her. No, this isn't a guide to becoming a heartless villain who drinks espresso and ghosts people for fun. This is about understanding how psychology, human nature, and a sprinkle of mystery can flip the entire script. Let me tell you a story. Chapter 1. The Tale of Average Joe and Mysterious Mike. There were two guys, Average Joe and Mysterious Mike. Joe did everything by the book. Texted her good morning every day at 7:03 a.m., sent heart emojis, liked every selfie within 17 seconds of her posting it. He was basically a supportive boyfriend, without being the boyfriend. Meanwhile, Mysterious Mike, this guy would take 6 hours to reply, and when he did, he'd send stuff like, busy, what's up? No emojis, no fluff, just busy. Guess who she ended up obsessing over? Yup, Mike. The same guy who once forgot her birthday. Why? Because while Joe was always there, Mike created space, and space creates desire. Chapter 2. Why ignoring works, even though it shouldn't. Okay, let's get one thing clear. When we say ignore, we don't mean be rude, manipulative, or toxic. We're talking about strategic distance. Humans are wired weirdly. We don't value what we get too easily. You ever get a free t-shirt at an event? You wear it once, maybe to bed, and then it becomes a dust rag. But that expensive hoodie you saved up for? You treat that thing like it's made of unicorn fur. Same with people. The more available you are, the less interesting you become. It's called the law of scarcity. And it hits hard. If she knows you'll always reply in 2 seconds, always say yes, always chase, there's no mystery, no thrill. But when you create silence, her mind fills in the blanks. Why didn't he reply? Is he with someone else? Does he not like me anymore? Congratulations. Now you're living rent-free in her head. Chapter 3. The psychological flip. When she starts chasing. There's a moment in every story where the roles flip. At first, you were the chaser. You were the guy typing essays while she was replying with K. But when you stop, something magical happens. Let me tell you about Dave. Dave was smitten. He texted Lisa every day, complimented her every hour, and offered to help her dog start a YouTube channel. Lisa? She barely noticed. So Dave, heartbroken, decided to delete her number and move on. A week later, guess who showed up in his DMs? Hey stranger, you've been quiet. Why? Because silence is louder than any text. Lisa went from, Dave again, to, wait, why isn't Dave texting me? She started spiraling, rereading old messages, checking his story views, wondering if he was with someone new. Boom. Obsession activated. Chapter 4. Why pulling back? Isn't playing games. It's self-respect. Some people hear this and say, but isn't that manipulation? No, my friend, it's called not over-investing in someone who hasn't earned it. It's knowing your value. Let me ask you this. If someone ignored your time, your energy, and your effort, would you keep giving it? Exactly. So why do we keep throwing love grenades at someone who's not even catching them? When you pull back, you're not punishing her. You're protecting yourself. And if she starts chasing, cool. If not, you dodged a future full of dry conversations and forced smiles. Either way, you win. Chapter 5. How to ignore the right way. Okay, now let's get tactical. Because some guys here ignore her and go full savage. Block her, ghost her, vanish like a magician on Red Bull. That's not the move. Here's how you actually do it. 1. Stop over texting. You don't need to text her every time you breathe. Give space. Let her miss you. 2. Take your time replying. Don't drop everything the moment she texts. You're not a customer service rep. You're a man with a life. 3. Be active elsewhere. Go to the gym. Work on your goals. Post a story laughing with friends. Let her see you thriving without her. 4. Don't chase. If she's dry, distant, or flaky, fall back. Don't double text. Don't beg. Don't send like a lost puppy. 5. Stay polite, but unavailable. If she reaches out, don't be rude. Be cool, but don't give her all your attention. Let her earn it. This isn't about revenge, it's about balance. Chapter 6. The invisible string trick. There's this trick I call the invisible string. Imagine you're holding one end of a string, she's holding the other. The more you pull, the more she pulls back. The tension increases, but the moment you drop your end, she starts wondering where the tension went. And 9 times out of 10, she picks the string back up. That's the dynamic. When you stop chasing, you become the one being chased. And not because you're playing games, but because you became the challenge. And every human, deep down, loves a challenge. Chapter 7. Why ignoring isn't just about her, it's about you. Let's be real. If you're constantly thinking, how do I make her like me? You've already lost. The better question is, how do I make me someone I like? Because when you focus on yourself, your vibe gets better. Your energy becomes attractive. You stop caring if she replies or not because your life is full, exciting, and busy. That's when women notice you, when you're the guy who doesn't need validation, who doesn't beg for attention, who's not trying to prove himself, but just being himself. And trust me, that is magnetic. Chapter 8. But what if she gets mad when you pull back? Ah yes, the twist. Sometimes the moment you stop giving her attention, she acts like you're the villain. She's mad I didn't reply fast enough. She said I've changed. She thinks I'm talking to other girls. That's not a red flag, that's a green light, because it means she noticed. She felt the shift. That means it's working. Now be careful here. She might test you, send a flirty text, then go cold again. Or act super interested, then ghost. Don't fall for the trap. Stay calm. Stay centered. Don't chase the attention. Let it come to you. Chapter 9. The obsession loop. Here's how it goes down. Step by step, you pull back. She gets curious. Curiosity turns to confusion. Confusion turns to obsession. Obsession turns to chasing. You now have the power, not to control her, but to decide, is she worth my time? And that, my friend, is a far better place to be than wondering why she left you on red for 3 days straight. Chapter 10. Final thoughts and a little wisdom from Stoic Bros. Let me leave you with a little wisdom from the ancient dudes with robes and serious eyebrows, the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Translation: don't waste energy trying to get her to like you. Become someone you like, live well, walk with purpose, laugh more, text less, let people wonder what you're up to. And if she becomes obsessed, cool. If not, also cool. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't to play games. It's to level up so hard. She's not the prize anymore. You are.